So, after the meteor impacts, you see Sachi's body gone.
I remember that, yes.
Light appears to
He
be
was
down.
having a panic attack, right?
Kima's having a panic attack. And the next thing you see is one of you mentioning that we should get out of here.
Yes.
And then you see Alice appear.
Quinn will watch her warily.
You're welcome to make a wisdom save, but it is pointless.
I will not. That is their mother.
Alright. Alice goes to each of the three of you, picking you up and then teleporting you.
Yep.
Next thing you know, you find yourself in a black box. Probably 15 feet by 15 feet.
Very well.
Actually, no, it's 25 feet by 25 feet by 25 feet.
I see.
There is a single silver table in there,
Mm-hmm.
in the dead center of the room, and a chair on either side of it.
I'm assuming Allison is in the other chair?
Yes.
Am I alone?
Yes, you cannot see the others.
I will take a seat.
From your memories, this is Alice's quiet place.
What
This
is
is
a
where
quiet
she
place?
takes people to interrogate them.
I see.
It's actually a tiny plane that she discovered.
Interesting.
Not a demi-plane, but an actual plane.
Oh yeah, I got that part.
Right. Quinn, I'm hoping to make this short.
Yes. They are, like, I think you remember that they were putting on a facade of calmness to try and get the others away from that situation.
I need you to understand that it is quite a shame that Sachi lost their head like that and caused such destruction at the miscommunication that Light caused.
That was unfortunate. I tried my best to solve the situation by the end.
Indeed. Unfortunately, Sachi saw it fit to destroy all the evidence. Isn't that right?
I pause. Yes. And with a very exaggerated application of magic on her part, fitting of a sorcerer.
Indeed. Now, fortunately for you and your friends, I'm capable of covering up the situation for you all. Of course, if word was to ever get out, I don't know I could guarantee, first of all, your continued existence, given that you're such closely related to me. And secondly, their continued enrollment at the school. They might spend the rest of their lives in jail. Now, how would you feel about that?
Would feel terribly, though it is my impression that in the way events took place, I committed no crimes.
Indeed, you are completely fine in that regard. Unfortunately, well, without the protection of a school, people would use you to get to me, and that wouldn't end well for you.
Because they cannot get to you. Yes. Understood, Mother. Actually, undo that. Does Quinn have permission to call her mother? To her face? I do not remember that part.
Alice has never really acknowledged you calling her that. But she does not punish
But she doesn't. Yes, okay. But I will continue to do that. Understood, Mother.
Good. So, from the top, when the light broke into that person's place and then ran out, Sachi assumed that this person was the bad person
Kidnapping.
and decided to burn down the place.
I was, with your permission, Mother?
Yes?
I was thinking of Stefani's sorcerer's outburst of emotion. She thought Light was endangered rushed in and her magic acted her in her place.
Define it how you like.
It takes some agency away from the situation, which I believe might put it in a more understandable regard.
After all of that, Kima tried to save the corpses, thinking maybe he can get them resurrected.
I tried
Sachi,
to.
thinking of what her family might think of her, decided, I need to destroy the bodies, there can be nothing left. And did so.
Yes.
Good, I'm glad we're all on the same page.
Will I be questioned in this?
By them, potentially. That is the version of events that you know.
By my friends, you mean?
Correct.
I see.
They won't be fortunate enough to remember how things truly went.
I see. And Sachi?
At this stage, it appears that they were utterly destroyed. Though, considering that they are a deus, I don't expect that to last too long.
Do I remember that she was teleported away?
You saw the meteor impact and there was nothing left.
That sounds too easy. Very well. Thank you for your kindness, Mother.
Remember, I'll find out if you tell anyone.
I will not tell anyone. Reminder that Quinn is at this point, I believe, under the assumption that Alice completely killed Sashi. Is that what I'm getting?
Yep.
Yeah. My mouth will stay shut on the matter. I will only speak of the events you have told me about.
Good. Then should open a portal and let you leave.
Quinn will go to the edge and pause and look back at Mother. Before I go,
Yes?
will you permit me a moment of insolence?
Maybe.
That meteor. It could have killed me too, correct?
If I willed it so.
They nod. Understood. And they step out. Well, I am